Hey folks, do you want to know will Delta 8 THC get you high? Stick around, man, and we will talk about that. My name's Eric, and I am the motherfucking whatever guy because it really is whatever with me. And I want you guys to say goodbye to the lies, fakeness, and delusion in the hemp and cannabis market, and say hello to motherfucking reality, man. And today we're going to talk about will Delta 8 THC get you high? As you guys know, man, I'm sitting around here bullshitting over here at Whatever Time Inc. I'm kind of locked out of my channel, the Whatever Guy, for a couple weeks. So as it stands, man, we're going to be shooting a lot more videos over here at Whatever Time Inc. As you guys are not aware, I've teamed up with the alchemist just in time from over to Abducted Edibles, and we have come forward, man, with Whatever Guy's jawed up juice. And as you can see, I'm sitting here hanging out this morning, man, with 83 milligrams of infused Delta 8 THC infused coffee. It's what I drink first thing in the morning. Is what gets me started. And sitting here looking at some stuff that I actually got from Serene Tree. So I'll be doing some videos of this Serene Tree stuff, this pre-roll, and this flower that I got from Serene Tree over at the Whatever Guys free game. Today, we're going to talk about Royal Delta 8 THC Get You High. As you guys are not aware, it wasn't that long ago that I didn't know anything about Delta 8 THC. Like, I had no fucking clue. And basically my story goes a little bit like this. I have been a long time pot smoker my whole life. For those of you that aren't aware, I'm a veteran of the United States Army. A little bit of PTSD, a little bit of paranoia, a little bit of anxiety. Obviously, I have, like I said, been a long time pot user for most of my life. From high school all the way through the Army. You guys have to understand that I never really thought that marijuana was that big of a deal, and never even knew that they classified marijuana as Delta 9 up until about a year and a half ago. I was driving around in Milton, Florida. I used to run a store in Milton, Florida, a resale store in Milton, Florida. It helps veterans that are getting out of prison. And basically, I got in a running battle with the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Department, and they pulled me over in a series of 3 stops. And basically, it was the same cop that pulled me over 3 times, same truck. All 3 times they towed my truck, and the third time they towed my truck, they find a minor amount of marijuana in my truck, and that set off the catalyst for what started the Whatever Guys channel, and basically what started this journey for Delta 8. For when I was when I got that little minor marijuana charge, they made a big deal out of it. They took me down to the sheriff's department. They towed my truck. They put this fucking patch on me and shit. And really, it set me on a journey to where I was looking for, some sort of relief from my PTSD, my paranoia, my anxiety. Up until the point where I had stopped in Miller's Crossing on the way home one day. Like I said, I used to run a store in Milton, Florida, so I lived in Thomasville, Alabama, and I would leave on Sundays and I would go back. And one day I was driving through, I think it was on Monday exactly. I ended up staying over in Milton a little bit longer, and I ended up driving through Monroeville, Alabama on a Monday. And I ended up stopping in a place called Miller's Crossing in Monroeville, Alabama, and there was a nice lady near named Miss Donna, and she introduced me to a CBD product that supposedly, gave you some sort of psychosis effect. Now you have to understand, up to this point, I probably had $200 or $300 worth of CBD products in my truck that just weren't, that I've heard this same spiel. Like every CBD shop I went into, I heard about this entourage effect, I heard about this getting high shit, and I never experienced any of that. And of course, when Miss Donna explained it to me, and her husband being a veteran, although from a different era, she was explaining to me that they were getting some psychosis effect out of this Delta 8. And I was thinking in my mind, this is just, I've heard this spiel a few times. I'll never forget, guys, walking out the door, and saying to myself, I hope I just didn't spend another $50 on something that's not going to work. And I've spoke many times on the Whatever Guys channel about that trip from Monroeville, Alabama, on the back road, on the back highway to, through Camden, Alabama, over to Pine Hill, where I live, and finding out that Delta 8 was the real deal. Like, she was not fucking around. She wasn't joking. She wasn't, telling any jokes at all. Like, it was the real deal. Like, Delta 8 became the answer to my issues that I was having at the time. And obviously, it was a catalyst for the Whatever Guys channel, and obviously, falling forward for the Whatever Guys jawed up juice that we have. So you guys have to understand that Delta 8 is one molecule different from Delta 9. Delta 9 being the marijuana that you've been smoking your whole life. Delta 8 being one molecule different. It is found in the hemp and cannabis plant, but it is found in such minute amounts that they have to extract it. Okay, or what most companies are doing right now is they are converting it over from CBD that has been extracted from hemp. So the answer to the question is, will Delta 8 get you high? Yes, it will, but it will not get you high on the same level that Delta 9 will, the same level that the weed that you've been smoking your whole life will. It's probably about 50% potency, and it has less proclivity for anxiety and paranoia. And that's where I'm at, guys. You know, that's kind of why I've gravitated towards Delta 8. And as you guys know, some good marijuana, man, can have you peeking out the windows. You're not going to experience that very much with Delta 8. And that's really the issue that I have, and it solves the issues I have. I hope that answers the question for you guys. I apologize for being a little bit raw this morning, and as you guys can see, I've been hitting the whatever guys jawed up juice, and I'm a little bit jawed up. This is 1,000 milligrams of Delta 8 THC, guys. 1 teaspoon of this, 83 milligrams, and you put it off in your coffee, and you're riding out. And the way that Just in Time has bound these cannabinoids together to tie to your CB1 and CB2 receptors just gives you a much more potent punch than you're used to. Only product on the market, guys. It's going to give you a money back guarantee plus your shipping. If you take a teaspoon of this and you don't like it, or 2 teaspoons of this and you don't like it, send the unused bottle back and we'll give you back your shipping plus the amount of the bottle. No company out there is going to do that, man. You can basically try the whatever guy's jawed up juice for fucking free, man. And that's how much I stand behind this product. All right, folks, whatever guys signing off, man. I hope everyone had a great